What's going on with Kylian Mbappe? It seems that in recent weeks the French Ninja Turtle has been possessed by a demon or something. And now Kylian has gone so far as to criticize Neymar for an assist right during the match. We've gathered a lot of interesting information about what's happening in Kylian's life and what are the reasons for this, and we hasten to tell you about it. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel for some reason, we invite you to do that. Click on the subscribe button and stay with us. This is Vamos channel, and we begin. Before the incident with Neymar, which we will talk about in detail in a minute, Mbappe got into a couple of more unpleasant stories in a short period of time. Perhaps this is already evidence of some kind of pattern. Let us remind you of the incident at the last European Championship, when before the France-Germany match, there was a conflict between Mbappe and Giroud in the French team camp. And all allegedly due to the fact that Giroud accused Mbappe of inefficiency in one of the friendly games. Olivier did not name any names, but Kylian took that statement personally and was demonstratively offended by his countryman. Later, the incident seemed to be settled, but bad aftertaste remained. That situation could be considered accidental, and perhaps it was, but let's remember the very recent match between Madrid and PSG in League One. In one of the episodes during the game, Mbappe had to return the ball to his opponent because of the fair play. However, Kylian overdid it and almost scored a goal, and the opposing goalkeeper had to make a serious save in order not to concede. After that, Mets player began to complain to Mbappe and fouled the Frenchman a couple times. When Ashraf Hakimi scored the winning goal in second half's injury time, Mbappe ran up to Mets goalkeeper Alexander Okija, shouted something in his ear, and only then ran to celebrate the goal. The goalkeeper chased Mbappe to sort things out, as a result of which Neymar stood up for Kylian, and both players, Okija and Neymar, received a yellow card. Both moments, with the dangerous return of the ball and gloating over the opponent after a goal had been scored, do not suit the player in any way. And this, as it turned out, were the first signs of what was to come. But on Saturday, the 25th of September, an even stranger episode happened during the PSG-Montpellier match. By the 88th minute of the game, the Parisians were leading with a score of 1-0, and Mauricio Pochettino decided to remove Mbappe from the game and let Mauro Icardi out. A few seconds after the substitution, Neymar passed the ball to Julian Draxler, who sent it into the net and set the final score of the match, 2-0. This is where the fun began. The audience saw footage of how immediately after the goal Mbappe was loudly indignant and expressing his frustration to Idriss Gueye, who was sitting next to the Frenchman on the bench. Craftsmen from the internet quickly deciphered what Kylian was so unhappy with. It turned out that he was ranting about how Neymar doesn't give him such passes as he did to Draxler in a moment with the goal. He said, yes, but he doesn't pass me like that, obviously referring to Neymar, who made the assist. So basically, Mbappe was indignant with the fact that Neymar made an assist. Surely, you can be unhappy with your partner in some game episodes, but getting angry when your team scores is outright wrong. Moreover, it's hard to accuse Neymar of a bad attitude towards Kylian, as these two have always been friendly. Guys, let's try the demon out of Mbappe with your likes. The demon will start to be banished as soon as we break the 666 likes mark. And the more likes we have, the faster Kylian's mind will be clear. So come on guys, it depends on you. The most obvious reason for Kylian's whims is the fact that he was not allowed to go to Real Madrid last summer. And although the Frenchman promised that he would not make a scandal and would accept the decision of the PSG leadership not to sell him, apparently he still felt bad. Guys, do you think that Mbappe considers himself a star now, or is it all just a coincidence? Write your opinion in the comments below. Such a behavior of the player can be attributed to his age, because let's not forget that he's only 22 years old. However, the reason for this behavior can be completely different, and the name of this reason is Leo Messi. It would seem, what does Leo have to do with this? But let's look at the situation from a different angle. The fact is that before the arrival of Messi, Mbappe felt like the main star of the club on a par with Neymar. In addition, they were friends with the Brazilian and were the leaders of the team. With the arrival of Leo, all the attention has turned to him, although as far as the results go, Mbappe is the most useful player of the Parisians this season. However, all the camera lenses are aimed at Messi, even though the Argentinian has not yet scored a single goal for the new club. Kylian is used to being the center of attention, and he is unlikely to be happy with such changes. In addition, with Leo's coming to the club, Neymar probably began to communicate more with him and stopped paying much attention to Kylian. The Brazilian and the Argentinian have been friends since the days of Barcelona, and it's not surprising that, having been returned in France, they will communicate a lot with each other. This fact also probably hurt Mbappe, which gave rise to his behavior. What do you think of this theory? In confirmation that the arrival of Leo Messi to PSG had an impact on the young stars of the team, another fresh story can be cited. Corriere della Sera recently reported that Gianluigi Donnarumma is unhappy at the club due to a lack of playing practice. And he allegedly blames Messi for this, who, like other Latin Americans in the person of Neymar, Paredes and Di Maria, support Keylor Navas. That is, according to Donnarumma, Navas is the main goalkeeper of PSG not on a sporting principle, but only because Mauricio Pochettino doesn't want to provoke a scandal in the team. Most likely, no punishment for Kylian will follow. The management of the Parisians still hopes to convince the Frenchman to sign a new contract, and quarreling with the player for them is much like the end of the hopes to extend cooperation right now. What would you do if you're a PSG coach? There is a little doubt that Mbappe will move to Real Madrid next summer as a free agent, but AS reported that the Man City owners are ready to join the race for the attacker and do their best to sign him. Well, let's see what happens. Spoiler alert. Nothing. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez seems convinced of Kylian signing, and he is already talking about it to fans directly. After Saturday's match against Villarreal, one of the Blancos fans ran up to the president's car and shouted, "President, sign Mbappe," to which he replied, "Next year." Let us remind you that the Frenchman will be able to sign a preliminary contract with the new club in the winter, so we'll find out where he will continue his career in January. So let's stock up on popcorn and wait for the outcome. And at the end of the video, we would like to recommend our new channel, Vamosito. Click on the video that you see on your screen right now and subscribe if you like it. Have a good one and bye-bye.